The thing that I guess I second guess, what did Joe Tooney get acquired for, a 4th-round pick? Someone that Nick Caserio scouted? That's what I can't get by. Dude, you were in New England with him.
Especially when you think about how much Nick Caserio invested in Shaq Mason a few years earlier. Between a trade, a new contract,
gives him an extension right away. Bring it back to other guys who they trade for, get rid of the extension for. Stephon Diggs, every Patriots game I've watched, I am blown away by how good he is this season.
Me too. The way I phrase it is that when Nick Caserio is looking to buy a car, I don't know that the car dealers are sending a limo for him like they are with the Falcons GM Terry Fontenot, but I think when Nick Caserio walks in to buy a car, I think they are licking their chops. Because I don't think Nick's the hardest negotiator. The money spent on Cam Robinson, the money spent on Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, all these like things that are adding up to where I've been sitting here the last couple of weeks wondering, like, I know it's really hard to add offensive linemen. You know what this team could really use? Like a badass tight end. And I realize that it's not easy to get those guys. You also can't go to Costco and get one. If you think about the amount of money that has been spent on like Shaq Mason, Cam Robinson, CJ Gardner-Johnson, could they have combined it into just one guy who can help out both areas of what they need offensively? These are the kind of the random thoughts that go through my head.
Well, they have Blake Fisher to play tight end, Mike.
They do, yeah. But that's another thing. Like, they draft a guy.
Second-round pick.
They draft a guy in the second round who nobody at that point was like, I think the Texans need to draft a lineman at that point. Nobody was really thinking that. You draft a guy from Notre Dame, runs a pro-style offense, kind of like the NFL, right? When you draft somebody like that, and this goes back to my anger over Nick Martin never being good, even though they acted like he was decent. I know that's the kind of thing that would drive our old colleague Seth Payne crazy, but when you draft somebody from Wisconsin, Notre Dame, Iowa, one of those types, that guy better be good. That's my bias. When you draft an offensive lineman from one of those places, that guy better be good. I better not be.
I agree with that.
I better not be hearing
guys.
Yeah, because I talk to people who are like, this guy Joe Alt was awesome, and this guy just wasn't that good at Notre Dame. And I'm like, if he wasn't that good at Notre Dame, why did you draft him? He was at Notre Dame. They produce good linemen and tight ends every year. If he wasn't good, don't draft him.